saying? I love that because, you know, you kind of get, now it's over, artistry is kind of oversaturated. You get it with like artists just keep putting out music, keep putting out music, keep putting out music. And you don't get the ones that really like take the time to go through the whole artistry process. You know, I feel like your best art comes out when you go through something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
man.
so go ahead.
Man, okay, so over the past a year ago today, I was overweight, depressed, in a weird space, battling a lot of things. I was already successful as in a career, you know, outside of music and stuff like that. But I hit like a plateau on my growth, and I was looking myself in the mirror, and I didn't recognize who that person was. You know what I mean? So prayed, fasted, you know what I'm saying? And God put some visions in my brain. He was like, man, you got all these talents. You know, you've been a girl, you grown up in the church your whole life. You can sing a little bit. You know how to write music. You know what I mean? Go out here and go put me where they not. Go put God where God is not. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
In your way, though. In your way. You ain't got to be in the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? In that realm, but give it to them the way you can. So I put it in the music. I put it in the words. I put my words together. I put it in the fashion, the talents that you know what I'm saying, I've been able to curate. You know, I'm just trying to go and make God look cool, man. That's really my mission, to make God look cool.
Hey, man, like I've never heard it like that, man. But that's honestly what people need to see these days. Yeah. It's kind of hard to say it, but like you said, like some people, you got to make God look cool to some people. Yeah. And that's a bit of a tough job to do.
It is.
But carrying that burden, man, and doing what you do on a daily basis, it proves the strength that you have, brother. And I want to acknowledge that, man. Like I said, I noticed that, man. As soon as I felt the energy come through the door, man. I'm an energy person, so that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, so I want to take it back to the top, man. Like I want to know, man. Like, where did you get your start in music from? I heard you say something about the church, and you've been in there.
So I grew up in the church. Been in the church my whole life. As far as music wise, I went to we grew up in the Central West End over here. My people owned the bed and breakfast back in the day. So we was in a group called West End. So we used to go around doing shows. Tab, Crystal, a whole lot of different people. You know what I mean? Was doing shows. Actually, my first show that we did was with Baby Huey, man. Rest in peace. You know, back in the
rest in
day.
peace, brother. Yeah, that's amazing.
So I've been on a journey. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out my sound. You know what I mean? Figure out my voice. It took me a long time to actually figure out what my message was going to be. You know, you kind of get caught up in what you hear. And a lot of times as an artist starting to write, you write you write like your favorite artist. You write like the people you listen to all the time.
Straight up,
subconsciously, you know what I mean? So when I first started rapping, I was sounding like Lil Wayne because I was a Wayne head. So I'm listening to Wayne every day. So his cadences started to seep into my brain. So it just took me time to kind of develop my skills over the years. I've been in a couple of groups. I've been in West End. I've been in this group called New Fat Zoo. That was out of St. Louis. It was an alternative hip hop group. I was also in a group called the Lover Boys. One partner Dave Carter, Johnny.
Shout out to Dave Carter, man.
That's my partner. That's my right hand man. That's my barber. I ain't get a chance to see him today, but that's my partner. So I've been on the scene for a very long time. But now I'm kind of like I've been on my own for a minute, trying to figure out what it is, how to break through. I actually was in corporate America, man, for a very long time. Got fired from my job a year ago when I was talking about the depression piece. And I was like, man, and they fired me at a time where I was actually one of the top salespeople in the district. You know what I mean?
Seriously?
But, yeah. And
that's how they do it.
That's how they do it. But it's okay though, because that's a blessing in disguise because it let me know that not one time in my entire life have I went all in on me, not all in on my ideas, all in on my brand, all in and jump on God's back and go full force in on a thought that I came up with. Yeah. So everything that you saying right now is a culmination of how much energy and time I put in together, and I believe in myself. I know the sky's the limit, and I know if I'm betting on me, that's a good bet.